I'm Jacob.
I'm Yuri.
And we're going for a drive.
2018 Jaguar F Type.
Coupe.
4-cylinder turbo.
Yeah, it's actually really good. Spoiler alert.
Shocking.
I didn't expect it to be good.
We were so not excited.
Yeah, we were like,
so wrong.
2-liter turbo, this can't be good.
Okay, but this only comes in automatic.
In the 2-liter turbo, yes, but in the V6 supercharged and the V8 supercharged, you can actually get manual.
Which is the best because everybody loves stick shift.
Exactly. Manual is the best. You guys are probably wondering, horsepower, 296. That's respectable for a 2-liter 4-cylinder.
Kind of runs in line with all the 2-liter turbo hatchbacks.
Yes, it also has 295 pound-feet of torque, which is also in line with all of those. But this is not a hatchback. Well, it's sort of a hatch.
It's a hatchback, but it's not a hot hatch.
Yeah, it's not a hot hatch.
But technically it kind of is.
Technically kind of, but not really.
And does it have a big wing?
Only at 100 kilometers an hour and above, or if you activate cleaning mode, which means you have to park the car, turn off the car, press the ignition once, then you can raise or lower the wing. That's it.
That sucks.
You can't do it when you're driving, but in Europe, you can. You press that button and it raises or lowers your wing in Europe only.
That's weird.
It is weird.
Okay, let's get to the good stuff. Visor test.
Oh, yeah.
No.
No.
It's a thin thing, but you know what?
These are some flimsy visors.
I was driving and the sun hit my eyes and this actually covered it perfectly.
What if it hit it over here?
And it didn't help.
The visors don't even move, guys, just to let you know.
Fail. Box test doesn't count.
No.
No. Oh wait, it actually is a hatch. Okay, so here's how much it is.
2 boxes.
Whose box is that?
That's Doc K's box. Check out our Patreon.
And now for the most important test, does it pop, pop, pop?
Oh, yes, it does. Downshift, 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 send. Only pops when you let off. There it is. But it sounds amazing when it does.
Sounds amazing for a 2-liter turbo.
I was so happy the first time I revved it up. I'm like, are you kidding me? Turbo spool with the windows down. Pop, pop, pop. I'm sold.
Yeah, and if you're in dynamic mode and in sport mode, when you're parked, you can rev it all the way to the red line and then it'll pop right at the end because Jaguar is cool. And they let you start in sport mode too.
And we have the optional active exhaust, so you can press the button and make it pop, pop louder. But if you don't option that, you still get pop pops, but you can't open it manually. It'll still be active, but not with a button.
Only in sport mode?
Yes, and only when you're in the upper RPMs. The switchable active exhaust costs $260. That's it. That's a bargain. Everyone should get it.
If you're the kind of person buying a 2-liter turbo F-Type, you obviously don't know how to spend your money correctly, so whatever.
What are you talking about? I would fault nobody for buying this.
Yeah, but you just get the faster one.
Yeah, but if you can't afford the faster one, you buy this one and you're completely happy. Look at Piggy.
Yeah, save up a little more. Have you heard the V6 though?
Yeah, I have, and I've heard the V8, and
Next level.
everything's next level, but this is amazing, and I would fault nobody for buying this because the power delivery is absolutely perfect for a 4-cylinder 2-liter turbo. You get maximum torque at 1500 RPM. There's pretty much no lag in the whole car. It's amazing.
To me, the biggest lag is this transmission. If you hit the kick down pedal, it'll shift down pretty quick, but with paddles, like you said earlier, downshift, 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 because there's a lot of gears.
This is a ZF 8-speed, and it shifts very quicker than most other cars with ZF 8-speeds, so I really like it. However, on upshifts, it's quick, but downshifts, it sounds slow.
It's not lightning.
Exactly.
It's maybe 2 steps below lightning.
I would agree with 2 steps.
But it also has a shifter to shift with, and guess what?
Oh, I know.
Up is down, down is up.
Race car.
But
Yuri is Ken Block in this car.
I'm Ken blocking this car, but I didn't use as much because it's not as loud and poppy as the BMW 440i.
It's not.
Or the JCW, and I think for you to go to Ken Block mode, you need to have a louder, poppier exhaust.
However, this is very predictable. You can easily get the pops out of the exhaust, and you get them pretty much every time, which I appreciate. All right, cliche corner, send, because this car is about handling as well, and it actually handles amazingly. We are on winter tires, but it almost doesn't even matter.
Yo, rear wheel drive though.
Yeah, rear wheel drive. The suspension is amazing. This thing's almost as tossable as a Miata. For how heavy it is, I'm gonna say it, this is almost as tossable as a Miata. It corners so flat.
You mentioned snow tires. You said it like it's a bad thing. It's actually super sick.
Well, because you can send it a little bit sideways.
It gets squirrely. Even with traction on, it feels good.
This would be very grippy with summers, and I can only imagine what this would feel like. The suspension's actually really soft. It's definitely on the firm side, but the way the dampers work, they're not active. It's just really soft going over harsh pavement. I don't mind it at all.
It's a nice drive. I can get into my parking garage without scraping. It's nice.
But I've scraped the front lip because it's very low.
The front lip protector.
Here, that's a nice watch.
Vincero watches. We'll get to that later. Are you going to keep talking about boring handling and power stuff?
Yeah, we do have 3 different drive modes: normal, dynamic, and rain and snow. Pretty much always leave it in dynamic.
And it restarts in dynamic?
Which is great. And this also does have launch control. It works okay. It doesn't build that much boost.
I didn't find any need for it.
Yeah, exactly. You just kind of send it yourself anyways. I do have one complaint about the overall power in the drivetrain. This does not have an LSD. It's an open differential.
If you're getting the 2-liter turbo, who cares?
I guess.
It's not meant for people who care about that stuff. It's meant for buying for your kid because they like the way it looks, but you don't want them to get wrecked.
Who's buying this for their kid?
Rich people.
Oh,
It's a Jaguar.
Man. I don't understand rich people, man.
Or
Wish I was rich.
Maybe you're buying it for your spouse.
Maybe.
He or she wants a car and you're like, I don't fully trust you to drive fast. Because this car really keeps you in line. You don't get into too much trouble.
You can.
You can, but for the most part, you don't.
Yeah, and if you did want the LSD, they actually offer it in the V6 supercharged and the V8s.
I think I'm more of a V6, V8 kind of guy.
Yeah, for sure. I think we should hit up the looks because it's stunning, and the interior because it also looks amazing. But you should drive and do that.
I'm ready.
However, a word from our sponsor first.
Vincero watches.
You're not really a watch guy though.
I'm definitely not a watch guy. My only watch is a WWE Championship watch. We got some watches from them. Jacob made me wear it and I kind of like it. I was going to give this one away.
He genuinely has been saying, I really like how this watch looks, and I'm not kidding. He really likes that watch.
I'm going to give wearing watches a try.
So these are surgical stainless steel. So if you're a doctor, you'll probably appreciate what that means. I have no idea, but they look nice. You really don't know anything about watches, do you?
No.
These are quartz watches, so these take batteries. But Vincero also offers automatic watches, so you can get those as well.
Is that like when every time you move your hand, it charges up?
Yeah.
All right, yeah. Every car guy is a watch guy, so I guess I'll fall in line.
There you go.
Become the cliche.
Do you like that band? Genuine Italian leather, because everyone knows Italian cows are better than other cows.
All right, cool. Can I drive now?
No. Check the coupon code in the description. Now you can drive.
Thank you.
What are you doing?
Oh, was the focus on my watch?
Yeah, let me fix that. Sorry about that.
On the wrong hand upside down? Are you allowed to do that?
I think so.
Okay.
Back to the car.
I really like this car.
The car is amazing.
I love how it pops on upshifts. I love ripping it in it, but I also really love the interior.
The interior is actually really, really nice.
I think my favorite part of the interior is the seats.
The seats are very comfortable.
They look really cool, and they're nice, firm, and keep you in place.
These are optional, and you should definitely option them.
It's got kind of Kia-style gauges, with normal gauges on the left, right, and then a digital screen in the middle.
Yeah, so analog and digital, but mostly analog.
Yeah, well, on the F-Pace, it had digital all the way across.
Yeah, I did
and
not
I did not like that one bit.
No, I didn't either.
It does have the same old F-Pace Land Rover infotainment.
But I think it's better here for some reason. It's less laggy.
No, I know why it's better.
Why is that?
When you have a good car, you don't care about the infotainment as much. Mazda Miata?
Didn't care.
Exactly.
But I still think this one's less laggy.
Back to the gauges. You've got your center screen. You can have a Jaguar logo, you can have your media player, or you can have your trip info.
What about the SOS message?
There's an SOS message I can't get rid of. I don't know what it is.
There you go.
Kind of annoying. You need to click OK every time when you start it to get rid of it. But what I don't like is that your speedometer, 70 kilometers an hour, whatever you're doing, it doesn't show it large enough.
Yeah, it is very small. I do agree. But I really like these climate control adjustment knobs. They're actually really nice. They work really well.
They're dynamic.
Yeah, and we have heated and cooled seats. So you push the button and then you have heated or cooled, and then you also have your temperature. And there is some gloss black, so I really don't like that. So please get rid of that in the next version.
I barely noticed. I don't mind. You know what? You may not like gloss black, but people who buy Jaguars do like gloss black.
Oh, really?
They like...
Are you a person that bought a Jaguar? You can
No,
tell me that
but
confidently?
I recently spoke to someone, and he had a Jaguar. He liked his interior, he liked the red and black, and he liked the piano black.
Perhaps I am a person that doesn't understand that because I clean my own interiors.
Maybe.
I think that's it. So if people like it, they don't clean their own interiors, they get someone to do it for them.
So that's the new piano black theory?
That's my theory, yep.
Okay, piano black on cars. that you don't have to clean yourself.
Yes.
Okay, I understand that.
That's what I'm going with. If people like it, because I can't stand it. But I also can't afford to get someone to clean it for me.
So we're talking about climate control. What's the best part about climate control?
In this car, the fact that those vents are dynamic.
They move up.
Yeah, they move up and down, and if you have it on auto, it'll hide it away and it'll put it back up when it needs to.
It's very impressive.
It's very impressive.
Like I said about the Land Rover and Jaguar, it impresses the other people who get in the car with you. This is one of those things that impresses them.
But this also impresses the driver as well because it's a very good driving car.
That's the difference between this and the F-Pace.
Overall, just a very impressive car.
The only thing about the interior that I don't like is it doesn't fit a small cup of Tim Hortons coffee.
Yeah, it definitely does not.
Here we got our small cup. Leaves about a centimeter gap, and then it's got those big cushiony cup holders, so I had to go for the medium.
Yeah, you definitely can't, because the lid will pop off and you'll spill it all over your beautiful
and
interior.
That's why there's spilled coffee in there.
Yeah, thanks, Yuri.
In the passenger seat, do you like that there's this grab bar right here?
I really actually like it a lot. It's weird, but it's cool, because now I'm like in the zone in case you want to rip it.
The reason for grab handles is if you're a passenger, you're not driving, you don't really know what the car is doing, it helps you not get sick as a passenger.
Very true. Being a passenger with someone that's performance driving is actually a lot harder than performance driving and being the driver.
And Jacob would know because he's used to Yuri performance driver, Terrashin driving all the time.
Oh, I gotta throw up, I'm so slow.
Shut up. So we've got the optional panoramic sunroof.
Yeah, it's massive. I feel like I'm in a greenhouse. I'm kind of hot in here, but with the AC blasting, I'm all right. We also have this weird holder thing here. I guess you could put a phone there or a newspaper if you read newspapers.
Probably do read newspapers if you buy this car.
Probably.
Sorry, old people joke. The steering wheel controls are also pretty easy to get used to, and the steering wheel is nice. It's not D-shaped.
No, it's not. But we do have paddle shifters, and they shift pretty quickly, like I said earlier.
We have a Meridian sound system.
And it's, again, unreal, like it usually is in every other Jag.
Very, very good. We can rewind satellite radio stations, only 8 of them. You have to slide through, but you know what? At least they have it. I complained about it, and I think I gave it a fail on the Jaguar and Land Rover. But now that I'm in a really fun Jaguar Land Rover, I don't mind it at all.
Oh, it passes.
So I think the thing is, if you've got a fun car, you can excuse the rest of the stuff.
Why do you think I have a Lexus ISF with the worst infotainment in the world that doesn't do anything?
Which is going for sale.
Yeah, it's up for sale now.
Check the listing.
Yeah, go buy my car. I'm disappointed. I'm so sad to sell it.
And it's unstraight-piped.
It's unstraight-piped. It sounds completely neutered. It's dead quiet. I'm really upset. Now the best for last, the looks.
Okay.
Absolutely stunning. This car is stunning.
This is the best looking Jaguar F Type, XJS, any of that kind of style thing ever.
There's no bad angle on it.
It's perfect.
Not a single angle that you look at it is bad.
Okay, let's start with the hood.
The hood is perfect.
Nice long hood.
We have vents in it.
We've got the coolest headlights.
The best.
Daytime running light mode is awesome.
They look so angry in your rearview mirror.
The front end is good with the grille and the lip kit.
Exactly, it's perfect.
It's styled and shaped proportionally perfectly.
The wheels are great. They do have better wheels, but I have no issues with these.
I actually really like these wheels.
The style is nice.
Before we keep moving back, there's one angle from the front end that I like the most, and it's with a wide angle, nice up and close. It looks like an old Jag, but the new style of it, this is my favorite angle of this car.
Side profile, very good, very sports car, very coupe-like.
Very long hood, very short back end, big, huge, gigantic rear fenders.
It's like they nailed the proportions of a sports car with a long hood and a short overhang back.
Yeah, it's so good looking.
The back is amazing as well. The taillights are perfect.
The taillights are perfect. That line that goes up and around and across. The spoiler that comes up.
Only at certain speeds, but it does look great.
Cool. Anytime a spoiler comes up on a car is cool.
Yeah, especially when you know that that guy's speeding.
And probably your most favorite part of the whole rear end.
The exhaust.
Who made that and how did they make it look so cool?
It's so funny. The center exhaust is only on the 4-cylinder. The V6 gets dual exhaust in the middle, and then the V8 gets dual exhaust on the outsides.
It's one of the best looking cars. And its color.
The color's unreal. It's like a cheap option too.
The next thing about the looks is that why don't other cars look this good?
I have no idea.
That's what I'm saying. Like, why can't the BRZ or the 86 look this good?
Well, you know who designed this?
No.
Ian Callum.
Who's that?
The former guy that did all the Astons.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so Hyundai and Genesis stole Biermann, right?
Yeah, well, Biermann was not the designer. Schreier.
I think someone else should steal that guy.
Well, this guy was already stolen from Aston.
Yeah, let's re-steal him because he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe we should steal him for the TheStraightPipes car company.
Maybe we should. I don't know if we can afford him.
All right.
Speaking of affording, the price.
Okay.
It starts at $68,500. Do you think we're driving that one?
No.
Absolutely not. This one is $83,460.
That is a lot for a 2-liter turbo.
It is, and its main competitor would be the Porsche Cayman.
I like the look of Porsches, but they all kind of look the same. They all blend in, and I don't like that 4 LED pattern they have on their headlights. I think this looks better.
This does look better. Performance-wise, I'm not sure. We haven't been able to test it yet, but we will be driving it very soon.
So I haven't really talked about the things I don't like, because there's very few things I don't like. One of the only things is that when I wear polarized sunglasses, it kind of has like a rainbow pattern on the left. That might be from the heated windshield, but I don't know. Is there anything you don't like about this car?
I don't own it, and it doesn't have a V8.
But besides that, like
No.
There's pretty much no reason to not get it.
I would like it to have a mechanical LSD, but at this price point, it's kind of like, all right, whatever. So if you're looking at a Cayman or this, tell us which one and why.
And don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell.
Was that another Vincero reference?
Patreon.com/TheStraightPipes.
And we're gonna do a giveaway. Shout out giveaways, free watches.
I'm Yuri.
I'm Jacob.
And we're going for a drive. So if you're one of our favorite straight pipers who sits to the end of our videos, share this video.
And you know why? Because we're gonna give away that watch now.
Not mine, yours.
All right, fine, we'll give away mine. Leave a comment, say, I want a free watch from Yuri and Jacob. That's it.
Duck, 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 duck.
Sorry you guys had to listen to ads, but we gotta make money. Plus we're giving away a free watch, so like, come on.
Spoiler alert, look who's clean shaven.
Ooh, we got another ad coming up maybe.
We're the worst.